Okay, sort of a more thought-provoking video today that I wanted to talk to you guys about. This is kind of more of a casual video. Nothing crazy is going on, but there's been a little bit of a controversy, I guess, regarding Beretta, the firearms manufacturer, doing a collaboration with a makeup YouTuber person. I don't really know how to describe this guy, but there's a lot of people that are very heated, and there's been some good conversations had about this topic, about this collaboration, and I kind of wanted to talk about it. Part of also why I wanted to talk about it was just because I think it's entertaining to have these conversations and have these discussions with people. It gets a lot of good comments going, and I think that this is just something fun to talk about. So for those of you that don't know what happened, Beretta official did a collaboration with Jefree Star, a YouTuber, and they made him a one-of-one custom Beretta. This was then featured on Beretta's social media, Jeffree's social media, and his YouTube channel. Before we really get going though, I do want to say thank you to the supporter of the channel, Route 66 Shooting Sport Park down in San Bernardino, California. If you're looking to get training, looking to get educated, looking for a good place to shoot, check them out. It's an awesome place to train, awesome place to just go have some fun and plink a little bit. And if you're looking to get serious training, they have guest instructors as well as their own on-hand instructors that can help you get going. Check them out. For those of you that don't know really what happened, Beretta posted these photos. Jefree posted these photos. I'm going to be laying them over the screen. They did a collaboration with him regarding the custom Beretta. It was pretty neat. I thought that it looked very well done. Definitely not my kind of thing, obviously, as much as I am for the neon color palette. But it's clear that this was just a little endeavor that they went on for some publicity, and it seems to have worked. Was it good publicity? I think for many people, they would say yes. Many people would say that this is good for the Second Amendment. And I think this is where the discussion really comes in. I'm going to play some clips of the video that Jeff put on his YouTube channel. Sorry if the words that I'm using are a little weird. I am fasting right now, so my brain not firing at 1,000% right now. So he seemed very excited about this. He seemed very passionate about it.
Oh my God! Wow, I have to stand up. This is so insane. Holy shit. Wow. Oh my God, are those my eyes? Okay, we can't point this to anyone, hold on. Look.
He mentioned that his father actually was really into firearms and into Beretta, and said that, you know, this was just a cool, sentimental experience for him.
Today's just really special because my dad, rest in peace, loved Beretta. He loved firearms so much, so I really wish that he could be here to share this special moment with me today. I know he's looking down at me like, damn, son, you really did that. So they've made me a gun, and this is so cool, wild, and I can't wait to see what they come up with.
One of the big things that people really got talking about when they talked about this was, oh, this isn't Pro 2A. And you know what? Honestly, that's fine. Not every gun influencer, not every gun content media format needs to be Pro 2A. And you might be thinking, well, what do you mean by that? I'm pro Second Amendment. Well, there's a difference between, and I think this meme kind of sums it up perfectly, pro gun versus Pro 2A. You can be very into firearms, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're a Second Amendment advocate. And for some people, I think it's fine for certain people to exist in those little bubbles. Now, Demolition Ranch, I don't really watch a whole lot of his videos because I think a lot of his videos are meant to just be entertainment and just fun for people to watch. It attracts a lot of a younger audience. Maybe it gets people into firearms in a way that they wouldn't have gotten into them otherwise. And that's great. Would I love if every once in a while he said, hey, gun laws are kind of a stinky doo-doo? Yes. Now, Pro 2A is a much different thing. Pro 2A means that you really are about people having the means to protect themselves from both a government entity or a private citizen who means to do you harm. Enemies foreign and domestic, that kind of thing. Pro 2A encompasses a whole lot more than just owning a pistol for self-protection. Can you only own one firearm and be pro Second Amendment? Yes. But there's nuance to what it means to be pro-gun versus pro-Second Amendment, and I think this is really just where some people were getting heated. A lot of people were getting very upset in the comment section saying, oh, you know, like getting mad at people saying, hey, this is a win for the Second Amendment. And people are getting mad at that. And, you know, okay, this is kind of a nuanced topic because some people kind of use Pro 2A instead of saying pro-gun, that kind of thing. And I'm not really one that got super booty tickled about this. Now, you can see that Jefree is clearly into firearms, but
smooth. The shoot's perfect.
There's just a telltale giveaway when you see someone that is more so firearms adjacent or just casually into guns. There's a few things. When someone picks up a gun to not point it at someone or to not have their finger on the trigger, a more casually into firearms person grabs it like this. You know, a more into firearms person will grab it with a normal firing grip with just their finger off the trigger in some way, whether it's way the hell up here, who knows. But doing this is more indicative of someone who's just casually into guns. I know this is kind of little minutia. It's kind of like Inglourious Bastards, right, where he says, like, you know, going like this versus like this for 3. You know, it's things like that, but it's something to pick up on. Then in the shooting footage, you can see that Jefree is holding the gun like that and shooting it in a way that just isn't necessarily tactical or efficient or just a sign of a experienced, well-trained shooter. And that's fine. Some people are just into firearms casually. As long as they're not hurting themselves or anybody else, it's no harm, no foul. You can also see when he's shooting the shotgun, clearly out of his league. And, you know, I'm saying he, I don't know if Jefree goes by different pronouns, and I'm trying to not offend the kind of people that might be watching this video that don't typically watch this channel. So we're using he because I think he goes by he, whatever. Sue me. So is this a excellent win for the Second Amendment? Not really. Is this a potentially good avenue of exposure for gun ownership? Kinda. You got to kind of consider the fact that Jefree has a lot of controversy surrounding him, particularly controversy that would get people to leave comments like "wood chipper go burr." Obviously, you know, I don't really follow a whole lot of makeup scene YouTuber drama, so I'm not really entirely too well versed in this. But Jefree has a whole lot of controversy around him, and the comments of whether or not he's a good person, that is certainly up for debate. I'm going to let you guys make your own decisions because, again, I don't follow makeup YouTuber drama too closely, so I don't really know what's true and what's rumors and what isn't and isn't what happened. So, is Jefree a good guy? Questionable. Questionable at best, I would say. But is this a potentially good showing of gun ownership in a positive light on a more mainstream platform? I would say yes. I would say that content like this, where brands are collaborating with more well-known figures that aren't in the firearm sphere, maybe this gets someone into firearms. You know, algorithms are very interesting on social media nowadays, so you look up something one time and now your YouTube feed is kind of interesting for a few days, right? Or your TikTok or your Instagram or whatever it is that presents information to you on social media, it kind of changes it. Maybe the people that directly watched Jeffree's video weren't into firearms, but maybe want to go to a range now. Maybe they're interested. Maybe that was the final push they needed to get their first firearm for protection. Is that good? Yes. I'm looking at this as a positive in the sense that guns were presented in a safe manner where it wasn't shown irresponsibly, and it was shown to people who wouldn't typically see gun content. What's kind of interesting is I have some friends. One friend that I'm thinking of in particular, she has mentioned that she watches YouTube a lot. Like, you know, it's same as me. I watch a ton of YouTube. She has mentioned that not once in the years of knowing me and this channel being the way it is, with my contact information in her phone, us tagging each other in photos every once in a while, us being around each other all the time, not once has one of my videos shown up in her YouTube feed. So if this one shows up, that would be kind of interesting. You know, Em, if you're seeing this, let me know. But yeah, I think this is a pretty interesting situation. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say down below. I don't really have super strong opinions about this. I think this was something that people really threw a shitstorm over. And, you know, yeah, pro-gun versus pro-2A, where do you feel, how do you feel about this when it comes to, is this good for the pro-gun side versus good for the pro-2A side? Love to hear what you guys have to say down below. You guys know the drill. Have fun, be safe, stay dangerous. Peace. I got some guns that I'm very interested in talking about soon. There is this gun, which is, I posted on my community tab, as well as Twitter, Instagram, that kind of thing. This is a 3D printed grip module for the P320. The grip is not the firearm, the fire control unit is. So that's why I was able to legally do this. We might be doing some more interesting stuff as well. Got a Modern Warfare 2 M4 clone, Modern Warfare 2 M16 clone. Those are very sentimental to me that we're working on. Hopefully I'll have videos about those maybe sometime in late June. We will see. Don't hold me to it.